All right, guys, welcome back to Riverside Boys. Today I'm doing an interview with Niam, the owner of Niam Airsoft, or I don't know. We have yet to call it a name yet, so I'm just gonna go with Airsoft. Well,
Yeah, it's
Niam
a
Airsoft.
temporary name for the website. Well, I'll just say this, and like 5 years down the road, I'm like, oh yeah, never actually changed that.
Yeah. So I will put a picture of the logo that I came up with.
The logo is probably gonna stick. I don't think we're gonna change the logo.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys after, or like right now. All right. Do you have a good look at that?
No, but we're gonna keep going.
All right. So I have a list of questions here. So I'm going to start with Dominic when he's calling.
Brief intermission for bro. You're about to get questioned.
How's it going?
I'm really sunburned and it's hot out, but it's going good.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start with some questions here because I have a list of them and I'm going to let you see the view.
I don't think they saw anything. That's other than like maybe some scenery. Just
That's fine. All right. So first question.
Hold up.
All right. So first question. What was your inspiration to want to start this business?
To be honest with you, I just love airsoft and I love playing it. But the thing is, it's after a little while, you don't just want to play like quick little mini games or whatever, although they're fun.
Yeah.
You want to play something elaborate, and then how do you get a bunch of people to play something elaborate? Not many people like to sit down and plan an elaborate thing. A lot of people like the experience of like coming and finding out what the plot is and like experiencing a plot twist in the middle of the thing that they didn't come up with. I had a couple thoughts and then they went so I
Yeah.
had nothing now. It becomes hard to justify playing to the caliber that I like to play if I'm just dumping money out, So I want to make it something that's like sustainable. That was the inspiration.
Sweet. What kinds of hot ticket items will be at this war?
Night vision, okay. So there are two items that we had last year, but
I don't think we got to use them.
no, I don't think anybody bought them. Partially because the war got ended pre-nightfall, so
Yeah.
it was kind of useless.
Because I think we bought, like my team bought the night vision.
Oh
but we
yeah,
never
okay.
ended up using because it didn't get dark enough.
Yeah. But this year, guys, don't worry. We put in a fail safe. The war will last 24 hours, so we're good. So the night vision will be effective. Like it is a hot ticket item, and it works mint. You guys can see it on one of our promo videos on Instagram, my Instagram page,
And or my YouTube page,
Riverside
Riverside Boys.
Boys, or Niam Airsoft. I think that's my Instagram page. I should know that by heart, but I don't yet. Whoops. The second thing that was there last year, but I don't think anybody had when you're playing a gambling game and there's something that's like, it could be good, but it could be a terrible flop, so you don't want to waste money on it.
Yep.
I don't think people trusted the drone enough to actually think it was worth the amount of money that it was worth, but I'm about to put a promo video up. We're going to work on that like before it gets dark.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yes. And then you guys are going to get to see like this is a full-on drone. Like it flies and it goes a long distance without needing you to catch up to it. Like obviously don't fly over to China with it, but you have like a camera. You can literally scope out the enemy camp. There's nothing they can do about it. You can just like so they might be able to hear the drone, they might shoot at it, but at the end of the day, like you just scoped out everything in their camp, right? So
yeah, we did run into issues when we first bought it, just like because of the blades on it were screwed up, so we replaced that, and like now it's flying good. So
Yeah. But just to let you guys know, we will be showing you guys like a clip of it flying in the promo video, so you guys will know it's tip top shape.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, on to the next question. So, what would happen if someone did not have any guns or gear to participate in the war?
I love this. I love this. The soft shop, okay, my guys and girls. Um, the soft shop will be run by somebody called a tailor. And this tailor has three main tasks. One to basically grant your request of whatever you want to be geared up with. We got like protective gear, we got primary, secondary, we've got some extra stuff, we got ammo. Um, and the second thing they are to do is to suggest beneficial loadouts. So if you're asking for two things that typically aren't paired up, they might be able to say, hey, like this goes better with that thing, or say like, hey, if you're going with this thing, I suggest this attachment for this gun. They can do all that stuff for you. Third thing they're supposed to do is give you guys a bonus. Okay, you don't really know what it is. It's a bonus, and fret not. Okay, none of this is an extra charge. So you have like a flat fee to enter the soft shop, and that's it. You can walk out of there with whatever you want. And yeah, like besides like damage compensation, there's no price beyond that.
Makes sense. And just so you guys know, he helped me with 2 questions, and then he's like, "You make the rest because I don't want to know what you're asking me." So basically, he doesn't know what the questions are. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
So you guys know it's au naturel. Let's go.
All right. When did you start playing airsoft?
When did I start playing airsoft? I want to say probably at the age of like 7, 8, maybe even younger. I'm pretty sure we were like, because we were young, and our dad, but for the sake of feeling very interviewish, I'm going to say my dad when I was a kid. He bought. It just feels weird. When like Joe, Miguel, and I were young, he bought us a pair of Cabela's pistols, just like spring slide action, like one shot.
Reload after every shot.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
Yeah, single shot. You had a mag, but it was like that kind of deal.
I love the sound effects.
Thank you. I've heard it so many times in my life.
What was your first good airsoft gun?
Oh, okay. Here we go. So I'm skipping a few.
One, two, skip a few.
Actually, I'm only skipping one pack. I bought a pack that was like just like basically clear soft.
Yeah.
Single shot, whatever. It was okay to level up because it was like it felt like a rifle, but it still shot like a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Cabela's. I mean, why am I saying Beretta? I've said Cabela's this whole time. That's
So
terrible.
what he means by Cabela's is Beretta.
Beretta. I just caught it as I was saying. I was like, this doesn't sound right. Skipping that one, which was probably the only gun I got between. I've got my sniper, my baby. Like I call it my marksman because it's not really a sniper, but it's a bolt action. Like it's a compact gun. It's not full on like huge sniper. Any of the OG Niam airsofters. I'm not gonna do that. It sounds like I'm starting a cult. Or like a fascist group. Any of the OG River's Edge airsofters will do that.
That works.
We'll recognize this gun. It is my winter camo gun. That one was a surprising purchase. Like it was a surprisingly good purchase.
Yeah.
I bought it at Canadian Tire for about $100, maybe $20. And basically it ended up lasting so long. The only downfall is that after a few years, I think the seal has started to crack, and so when it gets cold, it no longer shoots well for like the next 24 hours. But yeah, other than that, it's a great gun. Made so many sick shots with that one.
Yeah. So, are there means of transportation during the war?
There should be. And I say should because the four-wheeler was fine, and then Max broke it.
I didn't break it. It just didn't want to start. It's probably like a fuel line.
Yeah, it's probably fuel line that Max cut.
I didn't cut it. Oh my goodness.
He chewed it.
It probably just fell off because it started up for like 20 seconds and then it didn't want to go back on. It didn't want to turn on. So I'm thinking fuel line popped off.
Yeah.
Then just ran was already in the carburetor and couldn't cycle more.
So perhaps the four-wheeler, if we get that fixed within the month.
Yeah.
Lawnmower with a trailer on the back. And then
Oh, yeah.
whoever wants to bring other like transportation vehicles, it would be very let's say well received, welcomed, because you guys are hauling gold.
Yeah.
Just FYI, gold is heavy.
FYI, not real gold. Please don't come rob us.
But come to the war.
Yes. And trust me, we are strong dirt bike lovers. I have a dirt bike. I will put a picture right now. In terms of the war, because if you're hauling stuff, you don't want to be like, because you kind of need both hands to drive it. I mean, to drive it properly.
With the sack of gold on the back.
My mom
Yeah.
just gave me a dirty look, and I should have just avoided that. But because you have your clutch and your throttle, right?
You don't even need hands to drive it.
Shut up, Niam. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Anyway, but that is the reason why. But yeah, if you have a four-wheeler, like even a 50.
Yeah. Literally whatever. So you guys can just bring it on over. Puppy, hi puppy. How's it going? You can't even see her. Oh, there you go.
How's it going, puppy? You guys didn't see what logo was on this. I don't feel like getting myself canceled.
Cancelled. Showing.
Showing what?
Showing. I meant water with vitamins in it.
Water vitamins.
Water.
Look out, we're coming for you. Just kidding. I don't have money.
Brief intermission here. Could you imagine if taking your vitamins in the morning was just like little shot glasses? Water vitamins?
Here's a question for the people. What would be a good first gun for people that are just starting out?
Good first gun. Okay. I'm going to go with something basic that so many people would be like, okay, why did he say that? The CM16 Raider. Gotten a lot of recommendations for that. It's basically the Honda Civic of airsoft guns. It's reliable, like so easy to get parts for, and like it's not hard to maintain, and like basically it helps you learn the ropes of airsoft. It has your safety, your semi, and your auto, and they work well. The auto is not like it's a good speed.
Actually, no, I
a little
think
bit
it's faster. Like,
yeah,
maybe not that fast, but like
yeah,
something like that.
You guys can feel free to edit that section out and just use our voices on random occasions.
Yes.
Us just sitting in the room going,
Please do. Please do. Like,
wait, hold
what
on.
does this sound like to hit Reveler on my car?
Yeah, hold up. We gotta give him a good one. Okay, you ready? Ready? Let's make a war zone right now.
That was a car from the highway because we hear those all the time.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And what would be a good loadout for airsoft?
Good loadout.
Like primary, secondary.
Mhm.
I mean, you kind of answered the,
The whole
primary.
shebang. A good loadout. I'm gonna go with hardcore. Okay. I know a lot of people would be like, okay, but I'm not comfortable with that. I'm giving you guys a good loadout, so it's going to include some hardcoreness.
Listen up, you hardcores that
Okay.
don't have any weapons.
And you noobs who want to be hardcore.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to look hardcore.
So get anti-fog goggles. That way, it's not like a huge mask, cumbersome to like aiming down your gun and stuff like that. Get yourselves an accurate assault rifle, something that can switch between semi and auto.
Makes sense.
And then get yourselves a gas pistol, a pistol that goes between semi and auto as well.
Nice. What would you recommend for like clothes, like not like glasses or anything, but like clothes for the airsoft war?
We've bumped into so many situations where people are like, "What? Like you didn't hit me?" Or like, "What?" Like not people arguing necessarily, but it's like, how do you yell across the field and tell them you watched the BB bounce off them because they're wearing like 3 layers of clothes and like a huge vest? It's like, guys, no offense, but just you don't have to just wear this, but like a
Be
long,
in pain.
yeah, either a long sleeve, if you're worried about it, or just go in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like honestly, a sniper, we have rules for people who have 500 plus FPS guns. They are not allowed to just walk up to your base and shoot you. So there's no harm in wearing a t-shirt. You might just get a little welt.
Yeah. Personally, I wear a sweater. And I know a few people that do, like with my friends and stuff, and also like at the war. But yeah, what was the most memorable moment from either War One, War Two, or War Three?
I love the fellowship. And a good example of that is my favorite memory is us just chilling around like a campfire. We had our tents around there. We had some like ginger beers, ginger ale.
Non-alcoholic ginger beer
Yes, of
is
course.
non-alcoholic. I repeat.
Some peace teas and stuff, and like some random stuff too. Like we had sausages cooking, maybe eggs.
Cooking is an exaggeration.
No, that was the next war.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was like, oh, it was after we had invaded the other base at like 10:45, 15 minutes before the ceasefire. We invaded. We made them capitulate, which just means surrender. I hate to be a geek here.
That's what he said.
Yes. We got there and they all like stepped out of the tents. I felt bad for them because they like literally committed to stepping out in their socks. It was mucky. They stepped out in their socks and like knelt down, so they were drenched from the knees down. I was like, bro, you didn't have to do that. But anyway, props to Will Weatherall. I love you, bro. But yes, so after that raid, then we all went back to my base, and then we had that campfire, and we were all just chilling. Connor DeBow, love you as well. He was playing sea shanties on his speaker, and we were all just singing and
good times.
eating.
So here's the final question. Can you give the viewers a hint of what would happen at this war?
You mean like events, like the story, the things that are going to happen?
Just a hint,
Just a hint.
if you can.
Let's just say, guys, if I can give you a hint of what's going to happen at this war. There are a lot of crafty people looking for 5 bags of gold.
Disclaimer, it's fake gold. Please do not rob us. We have a bunch of airsoft guns. It's gonna hurt a lot. We won't tell you if we have real guns or not, because that would be against the law. Wait, no, it wouldn't. But still. Oh, man. Anyway, so that wraps it up. That wraps it up. So hope you guys enjoyed this this interview, and I will post that thing for the drone so that you guys can see it in action later on. So with that, I'm going to sign out.
Yep.
And don't show them that logo. Do not. I'm going to sign out. So
I love how you just like totally chill with me grabbing your bottle and it smells like slushy.
my father would not. My father would not approve of this. No, I'm joking. It's my brother.
You can edit all of this out. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna sign out with this on this closing statement. If you come to the war, you will be
Fun.
entertained war with the fun or of the airsoft war. That was our slogan. Oh, don't show them that.
Oh. If you come out, you will literally not regret it.
You will have the greatest time of your life. Riverside Boys out.